Welcome to the Fit for Golf app. I'm looking forward to helping you with your golf, fitness and health goals. A common question is, where should I start? This video is designed to help with that. Best results will be obtained by following one of the primary programs on the app. These are all designed as 3-day per week programs. To open the program library, simply click on the kettlebell icon at the bottom of the screen while you have the app open. You will then see the list of programs in numerical order. If you are a beginner or have not trained in a long time, there are 2 primary programs designed to meet your initial needs. These are the 101 and Fundamentals programs. A good idea is to try the first workout of each of these programs and see what you prefer. You can then follow this program as laid out. The exact layout of each program and a more detailed description can be found in the text box in Workout 1 of each program. The Fundamentals program was designed to be extremely simple to follow from home with minimal equipment, primarily bands. You'll find the link to the bands I suggest in that same text box. It can be done in 30 minutes or less and is extremely simple to tailor for all fitness and experience levels. If you're an intermediate or advanced trainee, there are some more considerations to make before choosing a program. Time of year, goals, and how you like to train are all important considerations. If you are starting to use the app as your golf season finishes and you head into the off season, I recommend the off-season program followed by the winter strength program. Then as golf season comes back around, the Power Plan, Golf Strong, and in-season program are all good options. Again, the finer details of each program can be found in the text box of Workout 1 of each program. The programs are numbered in the following order in the program library, and this is also a good order to consider going through them in. 1 Fundamentals, 2 101, 3 Off-Season, 4 Winter Strength, 5 Golf Strong, 6 Power Plan, and 7 In-Season. This order was designed as if you were starting to use the material while heading into your golf off-season. If this is not the case and you're starting to use the app during your golf season, the off-season and winter strength programs could be skipped and you could start with one of the other programs. The 101 program is designed only for beginners, so if you're intermediate or advanced, this can be skipped. The Fundamentals program is excellent for people of all fitness levels, especially if you are limited to working out at home with limited equipment, primarily resistance bands, and also have 30 minutes or less to train in each workout. In addition to the primary programs on the app, there are also standalone mobility routines. It is worth noting that the primary programs on the app will also enhance mobility, as the warm-up exercises in these programs are dynamic mobility exercises, and the primary exercises in the program will also enhance mobility. It's a myth that strength training reduces mobility. There are currently 2 mobility routines on the app, and they are labeled Mobility Number 1 and Mobility Number 2. To find these routines, simply scroll down to section 9 in the numerical listing on the app. Again, the finer details of each of these routines can be found in the text box accompanying the routine. I'm sure many of you are interested in pre-golf warm-up routines. Mobility routine number 1 is my favorite routine to go through before any workouts, playing golf, or practice. There are also other options available on the app. To find these, simply go to section 10 in the numerical listing in the program library, and this section is dedicated to pre-golf warm-ups. You'll see there is a large variety of warm-up routines available. They are broken down into equipment availability, for example, body weight only, resistance band only, and golf club only, and also by body part in case you have specific areas that need more attention. In general, I recommend doing one of these routines or a couple of these routines before you go to the course. The reason for this is if we wait until we go to the course, we often run out of time or get distracted and don't get our routine in. As long as your drive to the course isn't too long, let's say under 20 minutes or so, you'll maintain nearly all the benefits of the warm-up and it's really easy to warm up again once you get there with some practice swings or by hitting a few balls. Many Fit4Golf app users are really interested in increasing their club head speed. Whilst following the programs in the app will certainly increase speed alone, if you really want to get the most out of your speed, then direct and focused speed training sessions are a must. By speed training sessions, I'm referring to sessions where you're swinging either a golf club or speed tools like the stack system or super speed sticks as fast as you can in an effort to increase your club head speed. This then often leads to the question, how do I balance my workouts and my speed training? In general, I like to see 48 hours between a strength training session and the next speed training session. This is really important because to make the best progress we can with speed training, you need to be fresh in the sessions and achieve really high speeds. We don't get much benefit or any benefit at all from doing speed training sessions when we're tired and swinging slowly. So to make this happen with our scheduling, we have a few different options. Number one is the ideal scenario in my opinion, but is difficult for a lot of people due to time constraints. This would be doing a speed training session and a strength training session on the same day, always doing speed training first. You could do the strength training directly after or a number of hours later. This allows you to take the next day off and then repeat 48 hours later. Option two would be to do speed training on one day, strength training on the next day, take a recovery day, and then repeat this cycle. So in both of these scenarios, we are getting 48 hours of recovery between strength training and the next speed training. It's just that in option one, we'll be getting both of them done more frequently. The third option is to alternate speed training days and strength training days, which will mean that there's only 24 hours of recovery between your strength session and your speed session most of the time. Progress can certainly be made doing this, especially for beginners, as when we're starting from a lower point, it's easier to make progress. This will probably make it hard for intermediate and advanced trainees to progress, but it's something that you will need to experiment with. In this scenario, I would definitely insert some rest days somewhere. You'll probably be able to tell when you need them. With scheduling and planning your training, there's no exact science to make sure that you do it the right way or the wrong way. What's going to be most important is that you track your performance both in your strength training sessions with the weights and reps you're able to do. This is really easy to do in the app. And that you also track your speed training sessions with some sort of radar or monitor. I strongly recommend the PreGolf radar, which is sold on Super Speed Golf. There's a discount code in the text box accompanying this video. As long as you can see that you're progressing in your strength in the gym and your speed in your speed training sessions, then you know that your schedule is a right balance for you. If not, it's definitely worth auditing how you're balancing out your training week, how much rest you're taking between your strength training and your next speed training session. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them through the app.